guys, Mikey here for TIEG's Retrospective Look. Today's retro look, we are having a look at Windows 2000. It's the Service Pack 4 full setup. It's already automated setup, so it's going to be quite quick for us using VirtualBox. So hit the comments down below. Do check out last week's Windows 98 second edition retrospective look. Tell me what you think. Hit the thumbs up, thumbs down. Let's get right to it, folks. So what we have here, guys, is the Partition Manager. What I'm just going to be doing is remembering how to scale it. I think it's that bottom one. Yeah, it must. Yeah, it is. Let's scale it up to 200%. We're looking better. Right, so we've got 4 gigs of unpartitioned space that we need to partition and format to the NTFS file system. Oh, I didn't see it say NTFS quick. I hope it is. Oh. Oh, yeah, it is. It's quick. Right, got to examine our disks. It may take several minutes. Not on VirtualBox. Now we're just going to be handing over from CD to hard disk drive the Windows 2000 professional setup files that are needed. Right, what percentage are we on now? 75? Okay. That is good. And now we're just loading in the Windows 2000 professional setup. What a please wait screen, so I wonder what it's doing. Oh, wait, it's doing something now, guys. That's good, thank God. Right, so it says, please wait while setup detects and installs devices. I remember this bit, but not much about it. Obviously, you know, it's going to detect, it's basically the plug and play bit. So it's going to install all the devices that it needs for Windows to run smoothly. It sometimes does take a few minutes, and the screen will flicker, which you will see in roughly about 20 seconds, I'd say, roughly, I think. It's like a third of the way done now, so that's not, at least that's not too bad. Guys, you will hear a ding every time I change the bits of the video. When I do a transition, you'll hear a ding, just so it's a bit of nostalgia, really. Right, guys, it's halfway done, and I'd say it should be flickering anytime soon. I think if it's going to be installing the display driver. Let's at least it's not froze. My mouse is still moving, which is good, but it's not really very good indication. Oh, wait. Now it's flickering like mad, guys. Finally. That means the display driver is installing now, which is good, and obviously you can see the progress bar moving. What you can't see is the outline box of the progress bar. That must have been a slight fluff up during the device detection sequence. So what we've just got to do now is wait for this progress to reach the top. Come on, we don't have all day. We've got all week instead. Ha! Lol. Right. So it's nearly done now, guys, which is brilliant, because that means we can get on with the rest of the setup, which is going to be extremely quick. So do keep your eyes peeled, folks. So it's just, I'd say, about 3/4 of the way done now. Yeah, 3/4 of the way. Oh, it's moving again a little bit. Come on. It sometimes, well, it makes me think it's hanging when it's actually not. So it's just a case of waiting, folks. Well, at least it's gone past the flickering stage, because, well, that flickering stage is like an epileptic's worst nightmare, really, to be fair. Oh, there we go. Now it's doing the well, it basically says, please wait whilst Windows installs networking components. So every little bit of components will be installed, covering your network adapter, whether it's wireless or wired. And I think it runs a quick test as well. I'm not too sure, I could be wrong. Now, as you can see, guys, it's automatically gone off this stage because it was all part of the autofill thing for unattended setup. So now it's copying files, which is good. And I do believe it has to unpack and then finalize and then get rid of all the junk that it's used. So it's still copying files as we speak, so at least it's gone over halfway now. It's nearly 2/3. Oh, there we go. Now it's going to start installing some Com Plus in a minute. There we go. It's going to configure. It's really quick to install, but it takes a little bit longer to configure. I have noticed that. And then after that, I do believe it should go into Windows in a minute, once it's done its fax servicing. Oh no, yeah, I forgot about this. Right, there's 4 sections to this. I do believe there should be an animation on the right hand side. I really do believe there should be one, but they never put one there. Installing start menu items, and then we've got the registering components. So it's all the components throughout the system that need to be registered with the registry as well. So that really doesn't take that long. Saying that, you watch it probably will know in my look. I always think there should have been an animation to the right hand side, like, you know, a few start menu flickers and then a register being ticked off, and then a floppy disk for save settings, and then a recycle bin animation for removing any temporary files used. So now we're just about halfway. As you can see, the screen's flickering a bit. That can't be helped as it's registering other stuff. This bit shouldn't take that long now. And then what we have to do is save the settings, clean up, boot up. Job done, I think. I hope. Because this is taking a while. I've been at this, guys, now for a couple of days, making sure it installs right for this video. So please bear in mind that obviously I've had to use some of the unattended access, unattended setup features there. So excuse that, I'm afraid. Needs must. Right. Now it's saving its settings, thank goodness. This should be really quite quick, to be fair, and even quicker for removing the temporary files used. From what I remember, it was quite speedy. I wish there was more information about exactly what it's doing. Sometimes when you're using Install Shield Wizard, it'll give you an option to list exactly what it's doing. I think it should be that, or an animation to the right, just so people know what it's doing, because all they can see is a blue slider going up. But my gosh, this does bring back some epic memories indeed. I am liking it. Right, it's about roughly halfway done now, thank goodness. It should quickly zip up from what I remember. I'll probably be wrong about that as well. Guys, do check out the TIEG gaming groups, Patreon, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube as well, Facebook and Instagram, and TikTok as well. Please do check us out on there. There's plenty of content. Just type in TIEG in capital letters and it should come up with our logo, exactly like what's in the bottom right corner as well. Let me know what you want for future videos and stuff, so give me a thumbs up, thumbs down as well, guys, please. Also do check out Adrian's Digital Basement, 8-Bit Guy and Michael MJD's channel. Absolutely brilliant. They've encouraged me so much to take myself back for a retrospective look, and so I thought, why not share it with you guys as well. Now there will be some games coming up soon as well, retrospective games, but I can't tell you anything else. So now it wants us to restart, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then get it booted back up. I should really remember to get rid of the optical drive for this bit. Oh, so now we are loading the network connections, so it's preparing them. So guys, as part of the package, as you can see, it's now installing and extracting content. It's part of all the updates. It's how it's just been compiled together. So I think it has to do this about 4 or 5 times, to be fair, but it's a pretty quick thing, really. Oh, right, so now it's finishing installation of that package. It's installing. I don't know what it was. I didn't quite get to it in time, I'm afraid. A few more packages. I know one of them was for Windows Media Player 9, I think it was. Something like that. But anyway, right. I think there's only one more package to install after this. I do believe I am right on that one. Yes, I am. Right, let's get cracking after this package. I don't know if you guys can notice, but they put my documents at the top. I've got to do a quick swap through, so my computer at the top, my documents at the bottom. Now, let's get cracking onto the settings tab. Oh, I've only got 16 colours. What does that look like when it's up to the max? Apply. Okay. Oh, oh, where's my start bar? Just click, start bar. Oh my gosh. No, I definitely need to change that back. Definitely 100%. I'll click OK. And it comes up. There we go. Let's get some smooth edges on the screen fonts. This is the tab where you can change how your Windows looks from anything like a stock image like it is now to multicoloured. And let's have a look at the Windows 2000 boot up screensaver and the scrolling marquee, guys. I've got to put it, guys. Welcome to TIEG Gaming Group. All I need to do now is just click random and change the colour and change the font. And then don't forget, guys, it's not going to look as good because there's no graphics driver for it, so it might be a bit flashy when I preview it. Let's give this PC a restart. A box did come up earlier on and I cancelled it off, so I should really go and restart it. Now Windows is back to booting up. Let's see what it's going to be like once it's fully booted up. Right guys, now we are in my computer. Let's see what it's like full screen. And then we shall also scale it back to full screen, and then let's have a look, guys, shall we, at at the hard disk drive as well as its properties as well. So it's 4 gigabytes and is just about 1 point summit free. So now this is the disk cleanup service. The disk cleanup service is pretty darn nifty. And also take a look at the old add and remove, guys. Now this was the precursor to what the add and remove is like today. As you can see, there's quite a list of programs on there. But my gosh, that is a blast from the past, if I may say so myself. Crikey. So also we've got the Windows Components tab here as well, and in a second we'll be taking a look at the disk defragmenter as well as the check disk. Now NTFS uses check disk instead of the 9X's scan disk. I do miss my scan disk though, I do prefer that. Also, as which you can see in a few minutes after it's done its analysing, you'll be able to see the coloured legend at the top grey bar. Right, we shall have a quick swing into the device manager, and by the looks of that, I've got an onboard device that needs doing, and also VGA as well. So let's have a look at the network adapter and the disk drives and just general PC info. It's just the stock stuff really, because I'm in VirtualBox. Let's close that off and let's look at the version information. You can also use WinVer, which I'll show you in just a second, but it's NTFS 5. And I'm going to say this, the next NTFS is so much better than this one, but do check that out in a later video. So as you can see right now, I'm using the WinVer command as well to quickly show you. I did try and remember the TIEG, I think I'll say it, command. That's Vibro for you guys. As you can see, I couldn't remember it. Sorry. I should really try and write down as many commands as I can and relearn them again and proper delve into it for you. With that, also, these are the power options as well, so you can always add, set it up to save on power as well. It's also got the UPS features in it as well, which is a bonus. So let's have a quick look at the network. So it's connected to LAN. Right, let's get this internet open up and let's see if it will open Google for us. And we shall soon. Hey, Google! Even though it looks extremely dodgy with the graphics, but look at that, guys. Google on Windows 2000. So in here, guys, we've got my documents with a sample picture, and I just want to say I am rather loving the preview pane, guys. I think they should have kept it like that, but that's just my personal opinion. Hit the comments down below, tell me what you think, guys. I love the preview pane though. You'll see, guys, that in every version of Windows I take a retrospective look at, you'll notice that I will start porting my way over to Solitaire. Right, I love this game, and I also love the blue picture on it as well. It reminds me of something from Castlevania or something like that. But let's have chuck a few cards about, guys, and we'll have a look at it. Gosh, I can't believe it. It's Solitaire. You forget until you take a retrospective look at it how good it actually was for the times. And they made it so it was more fit for home use, more personal to the user. Guys, don't forget we do have Patreon, so do check out our merch store on there as well. It's been absolutely amazing doing this Windows 2000. I just want to say a massive shout out to all of the TIEG community as well. Just quickly take a note, guys, look at that Windows 2000 professional brand in there. Let's load in command prompt and shut it down via command prompt, guys. We shall do shutdown dash S dash T space 2. Shuts down in 2 seconds. Peace out, guys. Ciao for now.